Yo, 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 what up, it's your boy Chad, back on another video, back on Angel Time. I want to first ask you guys to get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it, man. If you guys looking at the title of the video, I'm doing a reaction video to our brother and comrade in this journey. You are not alone, man. If you guys not subscribed from him, I'll leave all his details in the description box. I'll also leave the video that I'm reacting to also in the description box so you guys can subscribe to him and all that good jazz, man. But yes, he's a good brother in this journey. He actually just put out a video saying how he relapsed after 6 months on semen retention. And I seen the video, man, and it was a lot of gems, a lot of knowledge, information in this video. And I want to definitely do a reaction to it. I don't do a lot of reactions, man, but yes, this video definitely got my attention, man, because there is a lot of gems, a lot that I want to go over in this video, man. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
But yeah, guys, I relapsed. I think you guys who have been following me, you guys have seen that like I've gotten all the way up to like 6 months, going on to 7 months, and it came with a lot of benefits and a lot of things that's manifested into my life has been because of the practice. But
6 months is an impressive streak, man. Like you said, like I'm sure you're experiencing maybe 80% of the benefits at that time, like vibrancy, vitality, skin glowing, what else, man? Muscles, more energy, more confidence, word and throat articulation. Like you got pretty much 80% of the benefits, and you're also getting spiritual benefits during that time also, man. So yes, 6 months is a very impressive streak, man. So yes.
I'm not even gonna say but too, like I feel like relapses are all a part of the process, and I don't want to say that so people can be like, hey, it's okay for me to relapse, this and that. Like, if you have a goal, go for it, but recognize you're not going to be perfect. When I first hopped on this journey, I never even expected to get as high as I did, and and when I did start going pretty far with it, like when I started this like last journey right here, I just told myself 90 days would be cool, but YouTube started growing a lot more. I started seeing more blessings, so I said to myself, let me like stay on it. And even though like I have relapsed, I am going to still hop on the journey and see how far I can take it, because I've seen.
Yes, sir. Righteous man falls 7 times, but he always get back up, man. So anytime you brothers out there find yourself relapsing, man, just hop back on your journey. Don't beat yourself up about it or anything. Hop back on your journey. You only truly quit semen retention when you say, I'm not doing it anymore, man. So always hop back on your journey. If you find yourself relapsing, hop right back on your journey.
How far it just practice has gotten me, like in such a short amount of time. So to give you guys a little insight, like I got a girlfriend like probably like a month ago, and just to show you guys I'm not crazy as well, like I made a video back when I hit like 60 or 90 days, and I think around that time like I already started a new job, and I let you guys know in that video that I was already starting to get signs from like a girl like in my job that she wanted something with me. But
yeah, I think 90 days is like the sweet spot when it comes to semen retention. Well, the first 90 days will be the sweet spot, and as you guys know, every 90 days a new season starts. So yes, like I believe after 90 days, that's when the temptations is going to come. I think that's when God tests you also. Like God is going to send you that test to see if you go back to your old life, and then Satan is going to send you his like I said, with the attraction, like beautiful women that you would have never ever gotten prior to being on semen retention. Like I definitely think Satan is gonna send you around that 90-day mark. Like I said, that's the sweet spot. Like that's the spot where God tests you, and then Satan sends his temptations also, man. So watch out for my brothers out there. That 90-day mark, that's when things are gonna start to pop off in your journey, man. So yes.
I didn't try to stay paranoid. I just kind of like kept my head down, and eventually something did blossom on it. And eventually, like when we first did it, like had sex, my bad, I don't know what words I can say out here because I'd be thinking this is TikTok. But yeah, when we first had sex, I didn't release, but
I want to touch on that because I even just said this in a previous video. Like, so brother, you are on semen retention, but you're not on abstinence. So, like I said, you're still engaging into sexual immorality. You're still dating. You're still doing like I said, you're not. And like I said, this is the difference between semen retention and abstinence. Like the guy on abstinence, I hate to say this, like he's more focused than you. Like he's like you getting benefits and all that type of stuff, man. But the guy on abstinence is gonna beat you 10 out of 10 times and all that type of stuff because you have something weighing you down at the end of the day. And I even I know it's like for brothers that have, and I said this in the previous video, like brothers that have women on semen retention, like it's hard enough for us being on semen retention, but when you add a spouse in this, you add a woman into it, like not only you have to worry about your sexual desires, but you also have to worry about her sexual desires. So it's going to be hard. Like I'd rather just not be in this situation. Like I'd rather just not date and all that type of stuff. But like I said, even in the beginning of my semen retention journey, I was dating and all that type of stuff, man. But I never relapsed or anything like that. But I definitely was dating. I felt like the women was holding me down and all that type of stuff. I don't think I would have ever grown to this level if I would have had a girlfriend and all that type of stuff, man. But I know everybody is on semen retention for different reasons. But yes, you're on semen retention, but you're not abstinent at the end of the day, man, which can be a negative thing to you in this journey, brother. So yes.
I think a couple times after that, I was going through something around the time, and I'm like, yo, I'm so stressed out. Like, look, let me just do it. And this is the funny thing about the story as well. So as soon as I released, tell me why, like, an hour after that happened, she tries to break up with me. Left me extremely confused, but it is what it is. Like, we end up like,
Yo, I tell you this all the time. What's the scripture that say, ask the animals and they shall teach thee, man. If you guys know, if you guys ever watch Animal Planet and all that type of stuff, man. You guys watch gorillas. When a female gorilla finishes mating with her male counterpart, she loses attraction for him, like, which is a crazy thing. And like I said, watch the animals, and they shall teach thee, man. Even what's that? Black mantis, no, green mantis, black widows, hyenas, like even like they'll lose attraction for their male counterparts also, and then also they'll I think the black widow, after she's finished releasing with her her male, like she'll try to kill him and all that type of stuff, man. So yo, that is some crazy thing. Ask the beasts and they shall teach thee, man. So yes, man, after she suck you for your energy, like she stopped being attracted to you, man. And like I tell you guys all the time, man, y'all think semen retention is a game. Like I said, just like that, you can lose attraction from a woman, man. Once she takes your energy, like you can lose attraction from her and all that type of stuff, man. But let's keep going.
like fixing that argument, and we got back together. Okay, so we didn't break up. She was trying to break up with me, like, but we still was able to fix what was going on around that time. Still left me confused, but then I went on my trip to Belize. I came back, and then we did it again, and then. Oh no! So this is what happened. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys as well. So when I was in Belize, like after having like sex with her, releasing that one time, I was in Belize and I fell short to temptation. Like when it came to like the corn, I dabbled out there like at least like 1 or 2 times, and then when I came back.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah, I tell you guys all the time, people think I'm lying. They say, I made a video how women can sense when men are on semen retention, man. And they know when men are out there beating that drum. And I got called stupid. I got called all types of names, man. I got called, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm capping and all that type of stuff, man. You guys can see it for yourself, man. Women know the men that are out there fapping. Women know when you're out there beating that drum. It's like I said, it's different when you're fapping, well, when you release from fapping versus when you release from having sex. Like I said, man, women can smell it. They know it, man, just like how they know when you're out there on semen retention. They know when you're out there beating the drum. So stop. I'm telling you, stop. They will instantly lose attraction for you, man. So
I came back on a Friday, then we linked up on a Monday because I wanted to kind of get things together, like, for my life. And that Monday, she was telling me, like, hey, look, I feel like we should break up again. I'm like, bro, what's going on? She gave me weird vibes, and then she was really trying to say it again. So then the next morning, that's when she calls me and then she breaks up with me. And I'm like, bro, what? So she breaks up with me. I go on throughout my day. I call her, like, later in the night. I'm saying, like, yo, what's good? And we kind of, we reconciled again. So I'm like, okay, this is really weird. And I've seen stories like on Reddit about how people, like, sometimes they have girls in their lives, they attract them with semen retention, and then once they relapse or whatnot, the girl ends up losing attraction. I can tell this girl, like, she's a really cool person. Like, don't even get me wrong, she's like an amazing person. But she would cook for me, she would get me things, buy me things, and it's something I've never had happen with a girl, like, ever. So that's why I decided to like wife her and like make her a girlfriend. And then after like I relapsed, it's like now I'm seeing like a completely different person. And it's not even like I relapsed by.
Yeah, I want to talk on that, man, because remember, I think Mark the Messenger, and I'm not sure if it was Dante Young. I'm not sure if he said the same thing, but I definitely know it was Mark the Messenger, where he said that when he was first on his semen retention journey, he got out with a girl, and then that was it. Like once she took him for his energy, like that was the last time he saw her, the last time he spoke to her, and all that type of stuff, man. And then that's why I want to go back to what I was saying earlier. Like once you hit that 90-day streak, Satan is going to send you that Jezebel. Satan is going to send you that succubus woman to come take you off this journey, man. Like I tell you guys all the time, the semen retention journey is a spiritual journey, man. When you're on a 90-day streak and you're not fapping and fornicating, man, like I said, man, Satan is saying to his demons, yo, why is this guy not fapping? Why is he not fornicating? Why is he not getting into sexual immorality? Let me see if I can tempt him to go back to his old life, man. So again, he's going to send you that woman, man, that beautiful woman, the woman that you would have never ever gotten in your life. He's going to send that woman to you to try to get you off your journey, like good jazz, man. So if men, I tell you guys all the time, man, don't, especially during the first 90 days, man, where you get those the benefits popping, the attraction, skin glowing, that type of stuff, man. That is not the time for you to start feeling yourself and all that type of stuff, because just how fast you was on the journey, how fast you can be off the journey, man. Grand opening, grand closing. So let's get back to it.
We're off, and then she ends up breaking up with me a little bit later. It's like I relapsed and wants to break up with me immediately. Like the vibes are all off, so it's just like extremely weird. But it is what it is. I still thought it was in my head. We got back together. When you get back together, we talk about the things we're going to change and do better for the relationship. So I promised her all these different things, but still, like, I was in Belize, I had some things happen, and then this whole relationship has been taking me away from like life stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me focus on these life things. But then 2 days later, she's like, I want to help you move into your spot, which is extremely nice. I thank her for that. Like, I'm like, yo, like, I really appreciate it. She came through, she helped me pick up some things from my crib, take it over here, and it happened a couple more times, and it was amazing. But even after that, I told myself, like, hey, look, I am still not where I want to be in life, and I see how far semen retention can get me. So even after those times, like, I already had a conversation with her saying, like, hey, like, we can have sex, but I don't want to release. Like, that, I don't want to do that anymore. At least for the time being. Like, I tell myself, like, I want to go at least like a year and a half, and see where this practice can take me. Because look, in 6 months, look, my life has changed like a lot. Like, I look really different. My social media's been gaining some traction.
Yeah, like I said earlier, man, you got the benefits popping and all that good jazz, man. You starting to get blessed from the Heavenly Father. Your life is full 360, man. You, like I said, in 6 months, a lot can happen in a man's life, man. Once you dedicate yourself to self-improvement and all that good jazz, man, 6 months can change the whole trajectory of your life, man. So yes, I see it, man.
Confidence has been like at an all-time high. Money's been coming in. So I didn't want to do anything to throw that off. But she understood that we were cool. The next day, energy was just off again, and I didn't know what was going on. So it was like a very hot and cold behavior. I gave her some space. I'm like, hey, look, I'm not trying to be needy or like trying to be pushy. I see the energy's off. Let me take a step back. And this was on, so last time I released was on Thursday. This is going until Friday. Took a step back. She normally says goodnight to me. Didn't say goodnight to me this time. I still was like, I'm not tripping. I'm still like really comfortable within myself. Then it goes into Saturday, and then the vibes are like still off, and then she ends up calling me and saying like, hey, look, I can't do this. And I'm like, bro, I was trying to convince her, but at the end of the day, I'm telling myself, like, why am I gonna stay in a relationship if this just keeps happening? So
yeah, bro, get rid of her. Get rid of her, get rid of her. Like I said earlier, Satan, and this is not the, I hope, like, I don't know what to say, man. But the way I look at it is, man. Like I think Satan sent that woman to take you off this journey, and now that her job is complete, she is out the door at the end of the day, man. Like I'll be surprised if she ever gets back with you and all that type of stuff, man. Like I said, her journey is complete. She's going on to the next person, man. She's going on to me next to try to get me off my journey. And other brothers that's on the secret retention journey, like I said, she got you. Now she's on to the next one at the end of the day. And I think that's the same thing Mark the Messenger was saying. Like after that girl did what she did with him, man. She was on to the next one and all that type of stuff, man. So my brother, leave her alone, man. Leave that. Once she broke up with you the first time, you should have just left that alone, man. Ain't no girl gonna break up with me, man. Leave that alone. Like, leave that alone, brother.
That happened, and fast forward to today. I'm on 4 days. I feel good, like honestly. Like, I don't want people to get into relapse sometimes and think they start back at square one. You gotta realize if you went an extremely long time, especially 6 months, like you still built up this energy within yourself. Releasing, and especially to corn. Like the only time I felt extremely different was when I did it to the corn, and that told me that I'm never doing that ever again. Like
Yes. I tell you, like I was saying earlier, man, when you release into corn, people definitely gonna know at the end of the day, man. People can smell it on you. And just like I made a video, man, we know it's obvious when you're out there fapping and all that type of stuff. That is worse when you're out there releasing from fornication and all that type of stuff, man. So yes, man, like it's a difference between releasing when you having sex, but if you releasing and fapping, man, like it's like we can sense it, and there's not a good look on you and all that type of stuff, man. So yes.
I can't even tell myself like, hey, look, you wanted this amount of time. What's one more? Because I saw that could be a dangerous spiral. Because I remember after I did that, the very next day it was extremely hard for me to make eye contact. So I'm like, all right, no, I'm not doing this. But I'm back on 4 days. I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm here to let you guys know that, hey, look, if you fall down, like just get yourself back up.
We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Proverbs 24:16.
And now you guys are going to be the ones motivating me, because I know I've motivated some of you guys to hit a long streak. Now I'm going to be watching you guys, and you guys are going to be commenting down below to kind of keep me motivated on this journey. And I want you guys to know as well, like, I try to keep it real with you guys on these videos too. Like, I could have got on this video and just talked to you guys and be like, hey, look, still going strong, life going amazing, this and that. But I have a very authentic vibe to me, and I wouldn't feel right getting on camera and just talking like I didn't relapse. You get me?
And I want to talk about that too, because there's sometimes, and especially for long streakers like myself, and especially people like myself who have the Holy Spirit and we have discernment, man. Like there's a lot of brothers, and I don't want to put out anybody's business or anything like that, man. I'll just keep it to myself, man. But I know that there's a lot of brothers, especially semen retention content creators, are still out there having sex, still out there releasing, still out there fapping and all that type of stuff, man. You guys may not be able to see it, but men like us can definitely see it, man, like I said. And even sometimes some brothers even come out and say that they wound up relapsing, man. And I seen that they relapsed maybe 3 videos before they actually made the videos, them saying that they relapsed at the end of the day, man. So like I said, semen retention is a spiritual journey, man. And once you get discernment, like you already see, like I said, I can see it. They relapsed before they even came out saying they relapsed, man. So we know at the end of the day, man. So yes, like you can't hide it. That's the main thing I'm trying to say. You can't hide it from people that really on this journey at the end of the day. You may can hide it from somebody that's on the same level at you and all that type of stuff, man. But you can't hide. Like we know, we can sense something is off and all that type of stuff, man. So you can't hide for the brothers that like think that they just out there fapping and all that type of stuff, and we don't know. Like true brothers on semen retention know at the end of the day, man. So that's.
I had some fun. I feel like it was a nice little distraction. I went those 6 months, and now I had this distraction to kind of reset my brain. Like I still know that 6 months I had a bunch of energy, but to be honest, operating at that period for a very long time, it does something to your mental. Not like I was having breakdowns or anything like that, but I just felt my body, it was burnt out. I was very burnt out. And for people going a very long streak, does that mean that if you go 6 months you feel burnt out, you should relapse? No. But it does give your mind a little mental leeway of being like, okay, I relapsed, that huge streak, there's not this pressure on me anymore. I get to kind of start anew. Some people can take it all away, but even when you take it to those like high numbers, you have to kind of really work on transmuting. And I've made videos in the past of like how to handle the semen retention energy. But the days that I wanted to relax, like I couldn't even do it. Like my mind was just so wired to get to that next level.
Yeah, I tell you guys all the time, man, semen retention is a blessing and a curse, man. It's a blessing and a curse, man. I tell you guys all the time, it comes with negatives and positives with being on semen retention. Of course, the positives definitely outweigh the negatives, but there's a lot of mental stress that comes on when you're on semen retention, man. So this journey is not for the weak. This is a very, very hard journey at the end of the day. Like, because not only what you're dealing with your own the journey and all that type of stuff, you got the physical component on it, you got other people involved. Like, this is a crazy journey at the end of the day, man. So this journey is not for the weak, man.
And internally, I don't know, it was just causing like this imbalance within me. But you guys see here, I'm on 4 days. I'm about to motivate you guys again, because I'm about to get on another high streak. And I'm gonna get more consistent with dropping my videos. Like, that was a little break that I was taking. Like I said, I had some things I had to take care of, like in my life, but I kind of missed dropping videos, connecting with you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' streak, how much further I get on this like second streak, because it's gonna show you too, like once you kind of get up to these high level numbers, like 6 months, and when you relapse, I'm here to show you guys that it's not gonna be, you're not back to square one. Like before, like I would hit a month, relapse, then back up and down, up and down, up and down, then a month, then back and forth. With that 6 months, I'm pretty confident I can get up to like a crazy number again. You just gotta like really believe in yourself and don't get down on yourself. I think that's how I was feeling, at least. Like I was feeling like, hey, look, I was too attached to that streak, and you get a little depression after you relapse. Like, just remember.
Yeah, this is also another thing. Like, there's a lot of high streakers that wind up relapsing, and then they don't want to get on this journey anymore or anything like that, man. Especially if they just went a year and then they say to themselves, man, I just went a year on semen retention, I relapse. What is a 2-week streak? What is a 3-week streak? What is a month streak? What is a 2-month streak? What is a 6-month streak? If I went so long on semen retention without relapsing, like this journey, this short journey right now, not even mean nothing at the end of the day, man. And a lot of brothers fall because of that at the end of the day. Don't do it again. Get back on your journey like nothing happened. Nothing happened, man. Don't even count it as anything, man. Get right back on your journey.
Semen retention is a tool for greatness. At the end of the day, you're still that person doing the things that you need to do. And I also read in a book, Untethered Soul, really good book, by the way. Check it out. Very good spirituality book. But it teaches you not to be attached to things. Like, you gotta really practice detachment. Don't be attached to your car, your money, your place, because that could be all gone tomorrow. And it also goes into the esoteric things at semen retention. Try not to be so attached to your.
Or you could just read the Bible, man. The book of Ecclesiastes go over all of this type of stuff, man. Like, it says everything is meaningless. It's scripture that says that we are just a small vapor. Like, our lives is just a small vapor on this earth at the end of the day. Like, all of this is meaningless. You can't take none of these riches. Like, nobody's gonna care about you. Like, and after you die, maybe after 10 years, nobody's gonna even remember who you are at the end of the day, man. So all of this whole life is just meaningless. This whole life is vanity at the end of the day, man. So never attach yourself to something that you can't leave within 10 seconds. I forgot what movie that was from, man. You guys leave that in the comment section. Never attach yourself to something that you can't leave within 10 seconds, man. So
Streak. And that's why a lot of people on here say not to count your days, because by counting your days, you put this huge attachment on it, and you have all this pressure, and then it makes it more easier to relapse. Me, I count the days because I have a YouTube channel, and it's cool to update you guys on where I am on the street. I thought someone crashed or something, but yeah, it's cool for me to update you guys to see like where I'm at. But
and I believe this is actually needed. Like, us more brothers that are on this semen retention journey, like, we need to come out. Like, like I said, not for everybody to count their days, but definitely brothers like us, because as you guys know, look how many detractors, look how many doctors who say semen retention is a placebo. It doesn't work. Your balls is gonna fall off. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. It causes erectile dysfunction and all that type of stuff. This is why we need to stand up so we can prove to them like they're all liars at the end of the day, man. So yes, like if I want more brothers to come out with true, because they all these doctors and all these people who say that they have evidence and they have scientific studies showing this or showing that. But like I said, if we was to stand up and say like I never got this, especially for myself, man, I've been on this journey 3 years plus. Ain't nothing wrong with my balls. I ain't getting no type of erectile anything at the end of the day, man. So yes, we need more brothers like documenting their journeys and all that type of stuff, so we can prove that all of these liars and all these detractors and all these doctors are all liars at the end of the day.
That's it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to be a lot more consistent with the
Yeah, so I guess that wraps up with the video right there, man. Like, and again, like, hopefully this video was edificational for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned a lot in this video. And yes, man, there was a lot to be learned in this video, man. And again, man, salutes to my brother. You're not alone, man. Keep going on your journey and all that good jazz, man. A righteous man falls 7 times, but he always gets back up at the end of the day, man. And you're back on your journey, so that means you are a righteous man and all that good jazz, man. But again, man, hopefully this video was edificational for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys like this new style. I think I'm gonna start doing more reaction videos and all that type of stuff, man. So if you guys find yourself relapsing and you guys want me to do a reaction to it, man, send it to me. And yes, I'll definitely do a reaction to it and all that good jazz, man. So yes, like, comment, subscribe, share my video out to everybody. First, be like the most high. Take it on your time.